Welcome back. Primal Perspectives, episode 2. Sitting here with Evan, the T-Rex Singleton, a.k.a. the strongest man on earth, and me, Matt, the Buffalo Mullen, or Buffalo Pink, as we just established.
Yep, Buffalo Pink. How do you spell your last name?
My last name is wildly easy to spell, but also easy to fuck up, apparently. Because
every single person that has ever taken a shot at spelling his name spells it wrong.
It's Mullen. I'll let you...
Your jowls are getting in the way. Enunciate that a little bit more.
Put in the
Mullen.
How do you spell Mullen? Drop it in the comments down low. How would you spell Mullen? And it's pretty simple. But, yeah, coming back for episode 2. Episode 1 was a long one. We kind of fucking pumped it.
Yeah, we definitely went over our time limit as far as that one. But
definitely.
I feel like the first one was... Probably we knew that was going to happen, and it was going to be more of a necessary evil to kind of get our summarized origin stories out of the way.
Yeah, we had to do it.
Yeah, just so everybody knows who we are and these dumbasses that are talking into their ear right now.
Yeah, most certainly. Yeah, it's we did it. We got it out of the way.
We did it. We survived.
Now we're relaxed. Now we're hanging out.
Thank you all everybody who is tuning in to episode 2 and is not completely turned off from episode 1.
It's only gonna get crazier and it's only gonna get stupider.
Yeah, essentially now we got the origin story out of the way and you guys know who we are essentially in a nutshell. Now we're just gonna do dumb shit. We're gonna talk about nothing. Yeah. Talk about a little bit of everything.
Shoot the shit. We had some crazy ideas yesterday, even just in one episode where, potentially some like shock collars are gonna come in.
Yeah, we're gonna do shock collar trivia, and I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I'm dumb or if I'm crazy or if it's some weird combination of both. But I'm actually kind of looking forward to that. Yeah, shock collar trivia is gonna be fun for me.
That's a problem. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Drop what you think we should ask for trivia questions in shock collar.
Yeah, genres.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we'll do...
Yeah, because I'll stomp you in history and entertainment.
Really?
And if it's anything that has to do with, like, mathematics or geography, I'm gonna get shocked to hell. Okay. It'll probably give me a factory reset.
We should do we have to do like a friend trivia, like how much you know about your friend.
God.
And we'll just get real sad because none of us will know the answers to any of our questions.
I don't know shit about you. I don't even know how to spell your name.
No one, That's crazy. It's been about 7 months and you just now changed my name because I yelled at Adam from Gym 5 that he spelled my name wrong on a post. Again, I'm not going to tell you how I spell it. So you can figure out how it's supposed to be spelled. We've had a crazy week when it comes to training, and we just did our second group session today. I thought it went great.
I thought it went very good.
Jordan's a dog.
Absolutely.
We're looking to grow that group. That group's gonna if we have 5 Jordans.
Oh, if we have 5 Jordans, we'll build an awesome team.
Yeah. We also had some crazy news. We can't go into depth of what the news is exactly, but I don't know, maybe you've heard of a band called Megadeth?
Yeah, they've been around for like 40 plus years.
I don't know if have you ever heard of Megadeth? I don't know. We had an opportunity to be in the video that we're going to shoot coming up soon. We're not going to talk too much about it, but it does spark some interest where Megadeth, that means an OG band.
Yep.
And I am curious on what are some of because if you don't know, if you haven't seen any of the videos, maybe I'll cue a video in right now of Evan and myself in a mosh pit at a Slaughter to Prevail show. We like heavy music.
Absolutely. I mean, you were in a heavy metal band, like a hardcore band.
Yeah, I was for 10 years.
Yeah. It was a decently sized chunk of your life.
Yeah, I mean, I'm 27. That's like that's like more than a third of my life.
That's more than a third of your life.
I was a vocalist in a hardcore band for 10 years. It's kind of wild to think of it that it was 10 years.
You do any of that crazy growling, alligator rolling, death growl bullshit that we hear in fucking Slaughter to Prevail? Maybe
Not
a little,
anymore.
Maybe a little bit of like Architects and shit like that.
Dude, Architects.
Orbit Culture.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
Kublai Khan.
I love Kublai Khan.
They're on it right now. I haven't in 3 years. I haven't screamed in 3 years. However, having said that, I have acquired a couple of pieces of equipment that I might get back into it. I might start screaming again.
Do you have a band lined up, or is it more of like just a concept thing right now?
I think what I would do is I have a bunch of friends that are in music, and they just have like if you know anyone who writes music, a lot of them have like 800 songs that they never ever see the light of day. So I would just ask them for some like samples, and I would just scream over it and kind of see what happened.
Okay.
I would entertain playing in a band again, but in Nashville it's hard. I've asked around, and you would be like, "Is music shitty, dumbass? Why is that hard?" I don't want to play full time.
Right.
Most people here, they want to play like 4 days a week.
Yep.
Can't do it. One, as a vocalist, like screaming, I'm just not conditioned to do that anymore. But like, I would like a nice like once every 2 months, just play a weekend show and just have fun for like a night.
Do it for fun.
20-minute set, hang out, play some tunes, watch people break faces, call it good. Yeah. But that finding someone who is cool with doing it 2 times or like once every 2 months is fucking hard.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of just potentially like internet band, but we'll see.
Fair enough.
So having said that, the question I was going to lead with was, when you first got into heavy music, what were the first bands that you heard when you got into heavy music? How did you hear them? And then, what? I'm just curious.
So the origins of my heavy metal interest actually comes from pro wrestling as well.
Classic.
You're right. Like I was watching wrestling in the time of like when nu metal was just exploding everywhere. Like Limp Bizkit and Slipknot and Disturbed and all of those bands were just kicking off. And that was like the original lineup of music that I really liked. And then obviously I picked up bands like 3 Days Grace and all that from the official soundtracks of those
classic butt rock.
Yeah, exactly. Like Divorced Dad Rock. Love it. Love it so much.
That's Coors Light rock.
And I remember, no, you being so inept with the, being so engulfed in the culture of super, super heavy metal, you'll get a kick out of this.
Right.
So I was listening to all of those bands at the time, and I remember I was in high school and I heard Five Finger Death Punch for the first time.
Yeah.
And I thought, ooh, like, these guys are really fucking heavy. But I like the way they sound, and I've never been into anything super heavy yet. So I thought I was like, I thought I was in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I thought I was listening to like super hardcore heavy metal
tip
shit.
Of the iceberg.
Yeah. It's not even the tip of the iceberg. Like Five Finger Death Punch, like all the respect in the world to them for what they've done and the success that they've had, but like they are sugar-coated diet versions of what I listen to now. Like, essentially, a long story short, I had no idea at all. And then my music taste just grew, and I experimented with a couple more things. A lot of the motivations towards finding new bands to listen to and getting heavier and heavier was my my journey into weightlifting and getting really, really strong.
Yeah.
And as I got into that lifting culture of like blood and sweat and like grit and grinding your teeth and getting angry and lifting angry and all that shit, obviously my music had to follow me. So I got heavier and heavier and heavier. And that's when I found like Kubla Khan and all of them. And I started getting really into that. I would say that was probably my first real dive into the like death metal, hardcore.
I would argue that Kubla Khan's like Texas Swolecore. They're just like, if you've ever watched like them perform, he just kind of like mogs around.
I'm gonna be honest, I am so out of touch when it comes to the different like subgenres of metal. No idea.
You could say whatever. You could be like, this is bookcore.
This is just bookcore.
It's just people that have a little bit more like literature. You can be like T-Rex core. Come up with your own genre of music.
But then I do remember hearing Slaughter to Prevail, and I remember at the time being like, I'm not really into the super heavy shit because I can't understand what they're saying. But I had an out with Slaughter to Prevail because half of their fucking lyrics are in Russian.
Yeah.
So it's like I have an excuse to not understand. Like, people will give me shit like, oh, you can't even understand what they're saying. I'm like, yeah, because I don't speak Russian, even though I have no idea what they're saying in English, too. But I got into Slaughter to Prevail, and I remember really, really connecting with that band on a music level, and like they've just skyrocketed to being my favorite band. I mean, in my spare bedroom, I have a wall of masks.
Yeah.
Just different colors and shit. And I've been backstage a bunch of times. Like I've messaged Alex, the lead singer, Alex the Terrible.
Shout out Alex.
Yep, shout out to Alex. Shout out to all the boys in Slaughter, honestly, because I've had like messages with like 3 out of 5 of them.
They seem like cool dudes. All the interviews I've seen.
I've met them twice now, and they are so down to earth and cool. Yeah. They are so down to earth and cool. They're just easy to talk to.
Yeah,
laid back guys.
That's refreshing because there's a lot of bands that I've liked, and I've gotten the opportunity to play shows with them, and they're not at all who you think they are, and it just like
it's like a never meet your heroes kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly sucks. Like that. Yeah, you just like
sucks.
Damn it! Like I wish I just didn't go to this, or like I didn't play this show. I called out sick for today.
Yeah.
So Slaughter is definitely the big one. I know when we trained in the yard, and we had we have been lucky enough to have a nice big old speaker out there.
With hell yeah. We got one of those big ass Bose monster speakers. Yep.
We don't hold back out there.
No.
We play
No, when we're outside in the yard and we're doing moving events, strongman moving events, like that's our yard, and if you want to come lift in it, you got to put up with our music and our aggression. Like that's just how it is.
Most people are cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I haven't had a single problem with anybody at the gym yet.
No, I've seen people like kind of like bomb heads and shit over to it, and we definitely play a wide array of music because you're more the Slaughter side of things. I don't know what would you consider their genre, but
I think I've heard them be referred to as death metal, Russian death metal, stuff like that. Yeah.
I'm a little more on like the traditional like hardcore side. I would say
like Pantera.
Definitely I started with Pantera. Okay. I still listen to Pantera. I mean, there's still
Pantera's good.
Regardless of what those boys are doing on like Twitter and shit.
Oh yeah, I don't even have Twitter, so I'm not involved with that.
They wrote some riffs, and you can't deny that those riffs were riffing. Those are some fat licks, but now I mean I like Counterparts. Counterparts is a big. I love them. Boundaries is good. They're a little more on the closer deathcore side. Casey Strain. They say they're not a deathcore band, but they're most certainly a deathcore band. Yeah. I think they jokingly
say like a Lorna Shore.
Yeah, they're heavy at that.
I like Lorna Shore.
Yeah, they just came to Nashville like not so long ago. Yeah, I heard that was a good show. I've heard they put on a good show. I'm not. This is a hot take for the kids out of the day. I'm not a huge fan of like the Sleep Token stuff. I'm not.
You know what? You know what the weird thing is? Neither am I.
Yeah, I just
neither am I.
To me, when you say like diet metal. I think, in my opinion, like Sleep Token, don't get me wrong, they're talented, they're writing way better music than I can write. And I'm not taking away that they're selling out stadiums. That's not what I'm getting at. However, it is definitely like, to me, when you hear like, talking about like drugs, there's like gateway drugs into things. Yeah. I think that Sleep Token is a gateway band into heavy music. So fair enough. People that have never listened to heavy music before, they can listen to Sleep Token and they're like, okay.
But not be scared of it.
Yeah, and they're like, okay, I feel kind of that energy of a heavy metal song, but it's just not. It's not a heavy metal song. So I get that with them. I get that with Bill Murray. I love Bill Murray, but they're like a gateway metal band where like you can listen to them and you listen to them enough, then you're going to want something a little bit heavier. Then you're going to want to listen to more. But for Origins, for me, I remember being a kid and my mom was awesome. My mom is 13 years younger than my dad. So my dad was just like, what a baller. Attaboy, Dad. R.I.P.
Fucking dog.
Yeah, fucking dog, man. Yeah. He was into like the Bruce Springsteen, the Bob Seger, the Pink Floyds.
Of course.
And I will be honest, as I've gotten older, I'm like, this shit's pretty good. But I dig it. Side note, if you take Pink Floyd and you just down-tuned it, it would be the heaviest band of all time.
I'll be honest, I was never a Pink Floyd fan.
Listen to it and just in the mindset of like, this is a heavy metal song, and you'll be like, oh. Because there's riffs in there, and if you just down-tune it to Slaughter's tuning, it would be the heaviest thing you've ever heard in your life. Side note. But, so my dad was not cool with like the heavy stuff. He was like, oh, just listen to real music. Like Springsteen singing about a turnpike, or horses, rather. That's what he's singing about. And my mom like slipped us these CDs, and it was Linkin Park.
Oh, Linkin Park is so good.
It was Significant Other by Limp Bizkit, and it was it Domination by Pantera?
Yep.
Is that the name of the record? Or Cowboys from Hell by
Cowboys
Pantera.
from Hell.
That's what it was. And I remember listening to that shit and just being like fucking blown away by it. I was like, oh my God. I remember I showed my friends Significant Other, which at the time cursing on music was like a little forbidden at like the time. But this was like 05, like 06, a long time ago. I was a young one.
Oh, fuck you.
And
you're making me feel old.
Old. We had Discmans back then, for those kids who don't know what those are.
You had what?
Discmans? You ever have a Discman? So you have your Discman, you have it on your side. I wasn't old enough to have a Walkman where they had like the 8 fucking whatever, the recording thing. But I remember taking my Discman to my school, and I remember showing my friends and being like, listen to this. And they were like, what the fuck is this? You worship Satan. And I was like, I was like, no, man, come on. Like, they say the F word. Listen to this. And,
it's cool. Swearing. Awesome.
That's
rad.
That began the long time of being bullied. But it was like, it was so like open. It opened my mind to so much music. And then like you think that's the end of the line of heaviness.
Yeah, it's like, how could it get heavier than this?
Yeah, how can it do it? Then I started hearing like Killswitch, and I was holy shit, Killswitch is super heavy. Then I got into like Underoath, and then like Straight from the Path, and like all these bands just kept going, and then all of a sudden now, I mean, I'm just a fucking meathead that listens to shit that no one understands what they're saying, but I do understand what they're saying. So yeah, I mean, Limp Bizkit is probably like the number one.
I don't care what anybody says. Limp Bizkit is good. Limp Bizkit's good music. I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't care. I don't care about the Woodstock incident. I don't care about Fred Durst being a douche and nobody liking him. I don't give a shit. Limp Bizkit is awesome.
Shout out Fred Durst.
It's the reason he's like the main motivator why I'm keeping the chin strap alive.
Keeping it alive.
Yeah.
Have you seen him perform recently?
No.
Doesn't
he have a big ass beard now?
Yeah, he has a big beard and he dresses up like a dad and he just goes.
So he dresses like Adam Sandler.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, or like a cowboy hat and he's like this dad. Because everyone calls him old, so he's just like getting him.
So he leans into it.
Yeah.
No, that sounds like
just to piss more people off. But yeah, man. So bringing it. I mean, being able to do a video for someone like fucking Megadeth again. I don't know if you've ever heard of them. Is going to be a wild opportunity, and apparently there's going to be some names there. I'm not going to drop them, but
we are not at liberty to discuss this because we haven't even gotten the NDAs to sign yet, and we probably are going to get them. So let's not preemptively ruin any surprises. But we're going to be in a upcoming potentially final music video for the rock star legend band Megadeth.
Dave Mustaine. I want to shake his hand.
I want a picture with him. I think that'd be awesome.
How old are they now? They've got to be in their 70s.
They got to be in their 60s or 70s.
Yeah,
they have to be. They've been around. They've been playing for 40 years.
I looked it up when we got the call to do it, and their first record came out in like 1981.
Yeah.
It's like, holy fuck, they've been playing.
It couldn't have been much long after Metallica's album release.
Because Dave Mustaine was in Metallica. And then he said...
That was the whole start of it. He was essentially like, all right, fuck you. You're going to kick me out of the band. I'm going to start my own band, and we're going to be rivals for the next half a century.
For the next eternity.
Yeah.
It's exciting. It's exciting stuff.
I'm super looking forward to it.
I can't wait to talk more about it.
Yeah. I can't wait for it to drop so we can talk more about it.
We'll play it. We'll show you. I haven't told my brother yet. My brother's currently touring down to Nashville right now as we speak. In his band. And I'm definitely going to just rub that in his fucking face.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
you have to. You have to.
Unbelievable. So that's a cool opportunity. We're looking forward to that. If you haven't noticed... we'll bring it up now. The centerpieces of our table.
Yes.
They keep changing. So.
Yep. I thought it would be a really cool idea to not only have a centerpiece, just something to complement the table a little bit, bring a little bit of color and a little bit of personality to the table.
Yes.
But also, I thought it would be cool to have something that is either something that we are interested in, either from our hobbies. It could have a story behind it. It could be a relic of your past. It could be something along those lines. And I thought it would be cool to have something different every single episode.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Side note, that's kind of bullshit because we made this agreement on the first episode, and he's like, "We need to have new stuff every single time." I was like, "Okay, yeah, that sounds cool." Immediately after, I'll get clips of it. We walks me into his Jurassic Park room, and he's got 10,000 pieces of different fucking.
That's being conservative.
That's bullshit. So I had to dig for these relics, and he just walks into his fucking room and.
No, yeah. As soon as we're done filming this episode, I'm just gonna take this, put this back in the room, and then grab something else and put it back on the table, and I'm done.
It's fucking horseshit. So
sounds like a skill issue.
It is my problem at the end of the day. But having said that. Let's talk about it. Tell me what I'm looking at here for the audio listeners, for the people that are looking at it. Give me a demonstration. Tell me what we're looking at. What is this fight?
All right, so this is a Spirit Halloween trademarked replica of the night vision goggles that you would see in the very first 1993 original Steven Spielberg classic, Jurassic Park. Side note, for a little bit of context, Jurassic Park is my favorite movie. That is my biggest nerd flex ever. Is I have an entire bedroom in my house dedicated to all of the memorabilia I've collected over the years, and these are both a recent addition to my collection, but also something that I really much enjoy because not only do they look the part with the green quote-unquote camo outer brim and the yellow goggles, but also you can put them on and they are fully functioning.
That is
awesome. I know. Yeah. It is absolutely amazing. And I know what some of you people might be thinking. I do wear these when I have sex.
Turn the lights on.
She does not like them, but I refuse to take them off.
Nice.
But something that's very near and dear to my heart, something that I enjoy very much, and it helps bring back that childlike wonder that I have yet to feel as an adult. Jurassic Park will forever be my comfort movie, my nostalgia movie, and the movie that just I can watch over and over again, and it just makes me happy. So this is my weekly addition to the podcast table. It is my replica night vision goggles.
It's unbelievable. It's the coolest. It's honestly super cool.
Right?
It is. And it's, for the audio listeners, I mean, it is like...
I mean, it lights up, the goggles extend to zoom in, the protective lenses, like, come off, like, these are legit.
Yeah, they are. The fact that they, like, extrude from the fucking thing is unbelievable. That's a one-of-a-kind thing. I've never seen anything like that, and I don't think I ever will again.
I just have to take a stroll through my room.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it's got 4 sets of them.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
It's what I play laser tag with.
Yeah. Every bathroom he equips it.
Every bathroom. Yeah. Every bathroom has a shotgun and Jurassic Park night vision goggles.
He's got to get a zoom in on his... That's disgusting.
All right, so what did you end up bringing this week?
Yeah, so I totally came prepared. I did not rip this out of the back of my car. As I walked in, I totally didn't forget on the second episode that I needed to bring something. But it actually worked out because it's kind of cool. This is a Combat Corner 4-ounce MMA glove, and it still has the tape on it. It probably still has blood on it still. But this was the first sanctioned fight that I ever had. When I used to fight MMA, I used to fight heavyweight MMA.
Shocker.
Yep, big boy. I was a Muay Thai guy, Jiu-Jitsu guy, but this was the first sanctioned fight and my last one. Came out with the win. We just watched it downstairs, actually. Unanimous decision. It was a crazy milestone for me. A lot of time and training went into it. I used to do a lot of kind of street brawl stuff when I lived in Atlanta. And
he used to go into a cage and fight after the chickens were done fighting.
Right. Yeah, it was horrible. Hopefully my mom's not listening to that, but it was what it was. So this was the first legal one where there wasn't money rings that were bet on it, and we came out with the win, and I just thought it was a cool relic. I haven't seen it in a while. And it still has the original red corner tape on it.
That was white tape, but it just got covered in blood.
Yeah, we'll go with that. It's just covered in blood.
Thank you for bringing that hepatitis-ridden glove into my house.
I licked it clean before we came upstairs, and it's beautiful.
Now you're just turning me on.
It's beautiful. Yeah, I'll leave this here. But I thought that would be a cool relic, just kind of blast in the past. I still have the shorts and everything, and yeah, it's really cool. So
what's the over/under that those shorts still fit?
0%. Yeah, it was 0. I think they barely fit me those nights. I remember
they did look a little tight.
They were tight.
I thought they were spandex, and then you said they were shorts.
So I had to send them off to get the sponsors printed on them, and I didn't even try them on before I sent them on. I just got the shorts and sent them. So
that's brave.
That's brave. Very brave. And I was like, well, they're MMA shorts. I'll have a little give to them. And the thighs did, but the waist did not. So
yeah, I bet it didn't.
They were tight. They were very tight, and we tried them on about, I don't know, an hour before the fight happened, and it was like, oh,
I'm not going to lie. Yeah. During the video, it was hard to concentrate because it did look like a busted can of biscuits in the ring.
And with a Chevrolet logo on the cheeks.
Yep. Yeah. You are hard into that Chevrolet logo.
Hey. Were you sponsored by Chevrolet?
No, I was not.
Dang, one up on the T-Rex. Look at that. Unbelievable. But there it is. So this is our relics for today. It's pretty cool. If you have, I don't know, if you have a question about the relics, shoot us a comment. But kind of segue from these, since you are a Jurassic Park nerd.
Yes.
I'm a known nerd. Where, like, I talk about, like, Warhammer. I talk about The Witcher, and you just look at me like I have 3 heads and I'm fucking retarded. But
no, I just look at you with a blank stare because I don't understand any of that and I don't follow any of that. And I'll give you crap for being a virgin, and I'll give you crap for not having any friends and having dumb hobbies and everything like that. But at the end of the day, everybody has their own hobby. You're just a loser for it. That's all. That's fine.
It's hurtful and unnecessary, but shout out to my Warhammer people.
So is your neckbeard.
Yeah. I don't have a neckbeard.
I'm looking right at you. You don't have any hair on your face, but a lot on your chin.
So wait till I get on the super secret sauce.
The super secret sauce, huh?
But someone did ask me a question on our thing. It's a good time to do it since we're talking about Jurassic Park.
Yeah, why not?
All right. Robert Muldoon or Roland Tembo?
Ah, that's a good question.
For the record, I had to look these people up. I was like, I don't know who these fucking people are.
That's a good question. Robert Muldoon was the character in the original Jurassic Park novel and movie.
Okay.
He was the game warden who was in charge of security and keeping the dinosaurs in their fences. And if they broke out, it was his responsibility to either bring them back or kill them.
So he didn't do a good job.
No, in the first movie, he did a great job and he ended up surviving. And in the movie, he did not do a good job and he ended up getting killed by raptors.
Okay.
And then Roland Tembo in the Lost World Jurassic Park, that was a character created for the movie. And he was a big game hunter originally from Kenya.
Okay.
And he was brought to the island in the second movie to kind of be like a big game connoisseur to keep all of the InGen workers and traffickers, essentially is what they were in the movie, safe while they conducted their business of capturing animals to bring them back to the mainland.
Okay. So who would you take over?
It depends on what the question is. Is it my personal favorite? Who would win in a fight? Like, what are the concepts of the question?
That's a good... I mean, this is just what they wrote. So let's say character favorite.
Character favorite? I'm going to have to go with Roland Tembo.
Roland Tembo. That's the second one.
I'm going to have to go with Roland Tembo because his part in the second movie was not very big.
Okay.
But he, and this was obviously like a big tribute to the actor that played him. And he did an amazing job. Rest in peace to him because he passed away a while ago. But he was a fantastic actor. What he did with the limited amount of screen time that he had was he gave the character layers. He was a man of honor and sense, and he was he had his own motives and his own like line in the sand of where he drew the line, and he wasn't greedy. It was an upstanding person.
Okay.
Like he had layers to his character other than just being the guy who's really good at hunting big game.
Got it. Okay.
So I really liked that character and that performance, so I'm gonna have to give the edge to Roland Tembo.
Okay. What? Okay, you put it out there. Their one-on-one fight to the death is winning.
Robert Muldoon. No, I take that back. I take that back. I take that back. Roland Tembo would win. There is actually a deleted scene in the Lost World Jurassic Park where he essentially is such a successful big game hunter that he's hunted every animal on the planet and he's bored.
Okay.
So there's a deleted scene in the special features of the Lost World Jurassic Park film. And actually, if you watch it on television, they put that deleted scene in the televised version. Not sure why, but I thought it should have been in the theatrical release. But that's beside the point. I digress. He's at a outdoor restaurant bar, and he's just drinking by himself.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, his hunting companion, Ajay, comes. They've gone on multiple hunts together. They're very, very good friends. And they're in Kenya. They're at a cafe. They're just drinking, catching up like old friends and all of that. He sees a rude, I'm assuming, American tourist harassing the waitress. So he goes over there, he essentially starts a fight with this dude, ties one hand behind his back to his belt, and then proceeds to beat the living shit out of this guy. So I would say Roland Tembo is definitely taking that fight in a hand-to-hand one-on-one.
Okay. Thumb war. Who's winning?
Thumb war, Roland Tembo again.
Wow. Yeah. So he just, lights out.
Yeah.
Amazing. While we're on the questions, I guess, do you have any opinions on Stranger Things?
I tried it a couple of different times. I think I tried Stranger Things 3 different times. Can't get into it.
Yeah,
Can't get into it.
The same way. The first season was cool just to, blast from the past some things where you, see some old, 80s relics, and it was cool. But, I don't know. They're pushing it like crazy right now.
Why? Are they still making it?
Yeah, I think a new season just came out.
Dude, aren't those actors supposed to be kids? Aren't they like in their 20s now?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, yeah, that is weird. Actually,
insert that Steve Buscemi, like, "Hey, fellow children," when he's like 40 years old, just dressed like a kid with a skateboard.
All right, how about this? Since I just like exposing the nerd side of you because it's funny.
Because it's funny.
Yeah, it is funny. I'm known as like the meathead nerd, so, and I'm sure I'll have my moments on this. I'm almost positive.
Well, if you keep exposing my nerd side, I'm just going to take that title from you too.
You can have it.
All right, fair.
That means your version and not me. Actually, with goggles like that, it's impossible your version.
I was going to say, I literally said I fuck with these on. Am I joking? You'll never know.
Let's do some trivia.
You want to save the dog collars for this?
We can get the dog collar. No, I wanted to test it. Tell everybody what your party trick is with Jurassic Park.
I can recite the entire script of Jurassic Park word for word. I can face away from the screen and I can tell you exactly what's going on screen.
Yeah, that's fucking gay.
All right, Warhammer. Keep in mind, this dude paints little action figures that are the size of army men. Yes, you do.
No, they're figurines, and
they're figurines,
and it's Warhammer. And anyone who knows Warhammer knows that it's the most
blah 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 blah. You paint awesome. Toys.
I do, but
you paint toys.
They're awesome. Okay, what is the name of the fictional island Jurassic Park?
Isla Nublar.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Damn it. What was Jurassic Park's tagline?
What?
Yeah. What was there's answers. I'll give you. It's multiple choice.
Oh, okay.
What was Jurassic Park's tagline? Arg dinosaurs. Have we got a vacation for you? Buy the ticket, take the ride, and adventures 65 million years in the making.
The latter. I didn't know what you meant at first, but it's the 65 million years in the making.
That's correct. Unbelievable. Who would win I mean, this is just off, but like, who do you think would win in a fight? T-Rex or Spinosaurus?
T-Rex would win in a fight every single goddamn time. First of all, the Spinosaurus... Fuck you. You knew this would set me off. You knew this would piss me off. For context, in Jurassic Park 3, they wanted something that was more exciting, so they tried to bring in something bigger. Even though Spinosaurus was bigger, it was also aquatic and not built for any kind of theropod, apex predator hand-to-hand fight. In Jurassic Park 3, a Spinosaurus kills a T-Rex, and it blew up and divided the Jurassic Park fandom ever since. I am avidly, obviously, T-Rex all the way. Yeah. But if you look at the science behind every single fossil behind both of those species, there is no evidence at all that would support that Spinosaurus would be T-Rex.
Okay.
Zero. None.
I don't know. How big was like an average T-Rex?
About 16 feet at the hips.
Damn, yeah, they're big.
At the hips? At the hips. So it's about 18 feet tall at top of the head.
Yeah,
and it could have been anywhere between 35 to 40 feet long.
Jesus, fuck. That's scary.
Yeah.
Okay, how did the filmmakers make the famous glass of the water ripple as T-Rex approached?
Ah, there was a guitar underneath the dashboard that they strummed.
That's fucking right. That's fucking virgin. This guy... I don't know. I was going to say something mean. But Jurassic Park broke box office records, but which was the first film to break Jurassic Park's record? This is actually not even...
That's not a Jurassic Park.
Yeah, but this is Titanic. Dude, you're fucking right. Holy shit. God damn.
Jurassic Park had the highest box office of all time until the release of Titanic.
Damn. Okay. This should be easy, I feel like. Which character dies in the toilet?
On the toilet?
Yeah.
That was the lawyer.
Do you know his name?
Gennaro.
Gennaro?
Yeah.
God damn it. Okay. Well,
you want to keep going?
No, I don't. Yeah, I'm getting pissed off. Yeah,
dude, I'm telling you right now, when it comes to Jurassic Park, you're not going to stump me. Yeah, I know everything about that.
You can take that.
I have like 5 or 6 making of Jurassic Park books in my room. I've read through all of them. I know everything about the movie.
Is that the only books that you've read?
No.
No, you've read other books?
No, there's a second Jurassic Park. I've read that too.
Is there any non-dinosaur books that you've read?
Non-dinosaur. There's a couple.
Okay.
There's a couple.
What's the book on the T-Rex's nightstand right now? What are you reading right now?
The Bible.
Yeah, what are you... That's a load of shit.
That is absolutely a load of shit.
What are you? What pages are you thumping right now, dude?
316. I'll whip your ass.
Thump your back.
I'll be honest. I'm not. I think I give off the personality and the appearance of somebody who doesn't read very much. So I'm not really a big reader. I haven't read something in a long time. I think the last thing that I read was not Jurassic Park or dinosaur related. Was realistically probably Animal Farm.
Oh, okay. I thought the book you were saying was called Not Jurassic Park. I was like, okay, well, I guess we know it's not that.
Well, see, any time that I read something now as an adult, it's usually a National Geographic or a special edition magazine release of anything scientific relating to the rediscovery, reimagining, or the latest discovery of new dinosaurs.
Okay.
So I keep up with paleontology, and I do read those.
Yeah.
But
dude, would you ever, like, if it was presented to you, take the opportunity to go dust off some bones?
In a heartbeat.
Yeah, we do that.
In an absolute heartbeat. I would love to go to Hell Creek, Montana, because that's like one of the most well-known formations in North America.
Really?
That's known to have Triceratops and Tyrannosaurus Rex skeletons.
Really?
Yeah.
I could see you down there just fucking brushing.
Hell Creek, Montana.
Wow, you know exactly where it is.
I do.
That's virgin. Virgin activity.
Yeah.
But, okay, that's cool. I'm mad at that. Yeah, it's kind of fucking gay, but it's cool.
You want me to slap you in your jowls?
No.
I watched how you fight, so I know what you're... Yeah, well, that's probably like an extra padding.
It'll defend me.
Yeah.
That's why I leave it.
I was going to say, yeah. I would stab you with that big-ass knife I have, but I don't think I'd even get close to your organs, you fat shit.
No, but if I do... Did I tell you about the time I almost had a stroke?
No.
Yeah, I almost had a stroke one time. Like,
dude, you're like 24. How did you almost have a stroke?
27. But okay, so...
You were not that fat.
No, it wasn't. No, I was actually, like, very lean. I was, like, 285 at the time, like, very lean.
I was very lean, 285.
Dude, I mean...
I don't believe you.
Big man of mass like myself.
I don't believe you.
Dude, I'm fucking...
That's damn near close to what
6'3".
Batista was when he was shredded and he was pro wrestling.
Also... Batista was taking shit that make horses' heads grow. I was not. I was taking natural shit. Good old beef. Good old bison from the from the plains. But no, okay. So I was very early in my programming for powerlifting at the time. I just kind of like I'd known about it, but I hadn't really programmed it. So, but like I said last episode, I didn't believe that coaches should do something that they hadn't already done. So I wasn't going to demand something from my athletes that I had not done.
Of course.
I programmed 3 max effort days in a row for myself just to like test numbers, which for those of you who don't know, don't do that. Don't do that. That's stupid.
That's definitely the sign of an inexperienced and frankly retarded coach.
Yeah, and I had no real understanding about CNS and like what that could do. So anyway,
I can tell.
I did, it was max effort bench, one day squat, next day, then I deadlifted the next day. And this was all finding not 1 RMs because the deadlift was a max, it was like an AMRAP, like a volume set. So we're doing trap bar at the time. And I think it was like 60% of my 1 RM, so it was like 300 pounds on a trap bar at the time. So it really wasn't that heavy. But it was an AMRAP, no time, just go. So it was me and one other dude that were there, and I just started going. Started going. Got to like 20 reps. Kept going. 30 reps. Kept going. 30 reps, gone. I have no recollection after that. I remember coming to on the floor after that, 30 feet away from the trap bar on like the concrete. And from what people had told me is that I was really hot and I said I needed to go lay on the concrete because it was cool.
Okay.
I don't know what that means. But I ended at 57 reps before the guys next to me were like, stop fucking pulling. And it was just like automatic, just go, go, go. I have no recollection. And so obviously my head was killing me. I was like, this sucks. I think I'm dehydrated. So I like, I came to on the floor, blacked out again, came to driving on my way home.
God.
I woke up driving, went back out. I didn't like fall asleep, but like I was on autopilot.
Wow.
And then I came to fully, when I fully came back to it about 2 hours later, I was over my toilet puking. That's when I like snapped back into reality. And I was on the phone with my girlfriend now, Molly, and she's a nurse. So
thank God.
She was the first person I called, and I was like, hey, this is what's going on.
Hey, I think I'm dying.
Yeah. Literally felt like I was dying. I was like, I don't know what's going on. I'm puking. Like, and then meathead brain, I was like, I remember when I was dehydrated at the time when I was puking a lot. I'm probably just dehydrated. And she's like, no, you fucking idiot. You're not dehydrated. Like, something else is going wrong. I'm like, bah, that's bullshit. So, what do you do when you have traumatic head injuries? you go to sleep, of course. So I was like, I'm just going to sleep this one off.
Jesus Christ.
So I went to sleep, woke up multiple times through the night, sweating, head pounding like crazy. And I'm like, man, what the fuck's going on? I'm trying to drink water. I'm puking. I can't keep anything down. 4 days go by. And finally I called my mother. And I just like, I don't know what else to call. I was like, this is what's going on. I need help. Like,
okay, at any point did your adult brain kick in and think, I'm really, really off and something feels wrong.
Yeah, definitely.
I should go to the hospital.
My cheap ass didn't have insurance at the time. So I was like, I'm not paying for a fucking ER bill. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to do it. I'll just drink water. I'll be fine. So I just electrolytes, and it was not getting better. Not getting better. And my roommate at the time was there, and I was like, my mom called me. She's like, your fucking dumbass should have went to the hospital 3 days ago. And she's like, go to the hospital, send me the bill, I'll take care of it. And I was like, okay. So we start going to the hospital, and my roommate at the time was a little naive. He was like, maybe you have COVID. We should do a COVID test. So I can't look at light. I'm like incapacitated. And he's like, look, makes me do a COVID test. Comes back negative. But I don't. I was like, dude, I definitely don't have COVID. Go to the hospital. I tell them what's going on with me. And this is Vanderbilt Hospital. And I don't know if you've ever been there, but it is packed in Vanderbilt Hospital. It is. You can't. There's no seats in the waiting room. Like, it's just jam packed. My ass didn't even hit a seat, and they were like, you now. And I was like, okay. So I went back. They're like, sit your fucking ass down. And I sat down. They strapped me up, ran my blood pressure, and they were like, that's weird. We're going to do the other arm. And then they did it. And they're like, what's it normally sit at? And I was like, I don't know, 120 over 80. They flipped the monitor around. It was at 178 over 140. And they were like, you're about to have a stroke. And I was like, oh, okay. Like,
Jesus Christ.
That's not good. So they start pumping me with fluids, and it's not coming down, and things are just like not going well. They gave me some muscle relaxers. We didn't know what was going on. CAT scans, all this shit. If you don't know, ERs, for the most part, they're just going to button you up so you won't die, and then they send you out. And they're like, go to your primary care. That's what they do.
Yep.
Which is fine, especially in the inner city. That's their jobs. So I go home. I feel good for like 4 hours, and then it comes right back. And I'm like, man, what the fuck? I'm testing my blood pressure. It's still high. I finally get into my primary care a couple days later. She walks in. Never met this doctor in my life. She walks in with a syringe, and she goes, pull your pants down right now. And I was like, oh, okay.
It's going to be one of those nights.
Well, it's going to be awesome. I'm like, this is what they fantasize about.
Yes, I've seen videos like this on the internet.
Awesome. I'm like, it's happening. This is amazing. I pull it down, and she hits me with, I can't remember what the drug was, hits me with it, and I just feel everything in my neck just go and open up, and like I feel my head flush out. And I was like, whoa, what the fuck was that? Like, immediately snapped back, and it was like, good. And I was like, whoa, what just happened? Like, that was crazy. And she was like, do you know why your blood pressure is so high? And I was like, no, I have no idea. They just told me that my blood pressure was high. She's like, okay, yeah. When you lifted, something seized in your neck, and it crushed your carotid artery. So I had like 10% blood flow through my carotid artery for like 4 days.
No wonder you're an idiot.
So most people would die from that. And she was like, the only reason that I can think of why you're still alive is because you train and you have good cardiac health. I was like, okay, nice, sweet. So if you don't do cardio, do your cardio. But what had happened was the blood pressure had gotten up from this lift. And I'm guessing during the lift, I like kinked. Something happened, and it crushed it. And it closed the artery so that no blood could get back out of my head. So it was just sitting there swollen in my head. And that's why, like, even to this day, I have vision issues in my right eye from the blood pressure being so bad, and it caused my right eye to, like,
good Lord.
Crazy story. But I was like on the verge of stroking for like 4 days.
That's unbelievable.
It was unbelievable. Yeah.
I'm talking about you not going to the hospital immediately.
That was dumb.
You're an idiot.
That was dumb. So now, when I get hurt, I just go.
Yeah. Probably a good idea.
No, that's my story of stroking out. Don't do that. Do you have any stories of stroking out?
Stroking out? No, I take care of myself.
Good, yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm actually a pretty big bitch when it comes to being injured or something that I think could be potentially off. Yeah. I'll go to the hospital immediately.
I've seen your blood get drawn.
Huh?
I've seen your blood get drawn.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, to be fair, you saw that. Okay. Shut up. First of all, shut up. For context, I recommend this to any strength athlete, any strongman, powerlifter, anything like that, because I equate it to essentially changing the oil in your car. This is changing the oil of your body so that you can perform at your maximum capacity. So every 3 months, every 2 to 3 months, I would highly recommend getting at least a pint of blood drawn from you so that your body can produce more red blood cells that are healthier, newer, and fresher, and help travel oxygen throughout your body. you let that shit sit for too long, especially if you have any kind of performance enhancers in your system, it's gonna make your blood thick.
Very.
So, when he came in, it was around the time that I started doing regular draining. Now, I should have been much more regular draining very, very, like, long ago. But this was just what I had access to, and now that I have the opportunity to drain more, I do. My blood was so thick, I was able to clog the tube 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looked like pudding.
Yeah, it essentially clotted the tubes. So my blood was so thick, it clotted the tube that was drawing blood 3 different times. And the bag that filled up to a pint of blood it felt thick when you played with it with your fingers.
Yeah, disgusting.
Yeah, it was gross. Absolutely. It was absolutely disgusting.
It was gross.
But a testament to how that actually works and how good it is for you is I consistently kept doing it, and my blood got thinner and thinner to the point where I didn't clog anything anymore, and it's just able to naturally draw from me now. So
it's amazing.
It's progress.
Yeah, it's great.
It's progress.
Yeah.
You keep draining consistently, it keeps your blood healthy.
It's so gnarly. I remember walking in and like Kate's what would you consider Kate's sister, manager?
I would say sister. Yeah.
Yeah. At this point, like, I mean, she's like, it looked like she was working on like a Ferrari trying to figure out what the fuck was going on, and like she's just like pumping.
Yeah, because for obvious reasons, she's never seen anything like that.
Yeah,
like my blood being that thick.
She's a professional. Yeah, like,
yeah, she's a professional. She's worked in multiple ERs and hospitals. She works with blood.
She knows what she's doing.
Her company is around health of athletes.
Yeah.
So like she runs an IV company, Strong IV. It's an amazing company. I'll give her a shameless plug for that because she's definitely earned it. Shout out to Strong IV. If you have any need for any kind of hydration, recovery, anything like that, definitely reach out to her. She's the best in the business, and I will die on that hill. But absolutely, yeah. Like, even for her, like, that was like, what is going on with you? We need to do this a lot more regularly. And I think for a while there, she came like every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Just to really kickstart it.
Just to make sure it was like staying flush. It was, because I don't know if I've never been drained. But
highly recommend it.
I'd be interested to see what my blood looks like.
Yeah, you're over here giving me shit. I bet it's just as thick as mine was.
Dude, no way.
I've seen the way you eat.
No way.
I've seen the way you eat.
I'll bet we can put money on that.
You want to put money on that? All right.
I don't have any money, but
yeah,
sponsor us. So I don't have to. Yeah,
that's all right. I'll take your half of the sponsor money. That's fine.
I think my blood's fine. Yeah, I think so. But I have no idea. You know what I've been doing? Old man stuff. Every time I go to...
What, you've been sitting on your porch and yelling at teenagers that walk by your house?
If I had a porch, I would. I would smoke Marb Red 100s, and I would sit there with a ye old English beer, and I would scream at people. But I'll save that for my next chapter.
Fair enough.
Every time I go to Publix now, I will do my blood pressure now. I'll sit in the little cubicle.
Your arm even fit in that thing?
No, it doesn't.
I was going to say, what the hell?
It only goes around my wrist, like right around my forearm. Which is, I guess, the size of like the average person's bicep. Nice.
Nice.
But I get 120/80. Yeah, I'm good.
I don't blame you.
I
don't believe you at all.
What do you think your blood pressure sits?
I have absolutely no idea. I can't even give you a guess.
It's got to be high, right?
It's probably high. It's probably high.
It's got to be high.
I mean, I'm a big dude, but I'm also an angry dude. I stress about a lot of shit, yeah. I'm kind of like I'm more like an angrier version of the old man from Up, where I just hate everyone and everything. Yeah,
that's a great reference.
I have the people. Yeah, I have the people that I like.
People have multiple times called me Russell from Up, like the Boy Scout kid.
The little idiot kid.
Yeah, thanks, dude.
You're welcome.
Yeah, but I'm the one who.
Yeah, but he's thinner than you.
I help you find. All right, dude. Chill. I help you find your salvation in that movie. Nice reference. Yeah, we gotta get you relaxed. We gotta get you to hang out. It's gotten better.
I'd say it's gotten better.
Yeah,
I'm in a better place in life
since we've known each other. Yeah,
I would say so.
Sure. Yeah,
I'm in a better place in life now.
You were super tense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you're thriving. How much caffeine do you think you drink a day?
I can't even give you a number.
Come on.
It's roughly 2, maybe even 3 cans of Rockstar a day.
What are those? How many?
250.
God damn. And pre-workout.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I train with pre-workout.
Sponsor us, Rockstar. will represent. Will be.
Yeah, we got 61 grams of sugar.
God damn.
One can.
Holy shit.
Dude, it's like 2 or 3 of these.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, I'm bringing it back from last night.
What?
I'm doing a callback from last night, not from the podcast, but post podcast. We get done this podcast, and we go downstairs and just kind of break it down. Hey, I'll just go first one. And this motherfucker gets in this, for one, the biggest lazy boy I've ever seen.
I love my lazy boy.
It's awesome.
It is my throne.
I'm jealous. I'm not saying that I would not take that on.
As you should be.
This motherfucker sits down on this lazy boy, puts his legs up, and pulls out a tube of cotton candy and starts eating that shit.
That is bullshit because I got it from the kitchen. I did not have it on me.
You pulled it out of your asshole.
No, I did not.
You pulled it out. Where's your fanny pack? You pulled it out of his fanny pack.
Okay, hold on. Wait a second. If we're going to turn this into a smear campaign about how bad cotton candy is, I want you to look me dead in the face and say cotton candy isn't delicious.
I'm not saying that. I think it's delicious. I just think it's unbelievable. We got done at what, 11 last night? 10:30? They probably can't hear it. I ain't worried.
Anyway.
We got done at like 10:30 at night. This motherfucker sits down and eats a tube of cotton candy. And then he proceeds to tell me that you eat 4 tubes a week of this cotton candy.
Yeah.
That's unheard of.
Why is that unheard of?
That's unheard of. But I'm just not versed in the cotton candy world, but it's...
Oh. Okay, so we're going to have a smear campaign about my cotton candy. You want to talk about your pub subs?
Pub subs are awesome. They're
unbelievable. You want to talk about the workers, the poor sons of bitches that you have make your pub subs so often that they see you and they just go...
They sigh. They see me come. They probably honestly, they probably feel me coming. They feel.
Yeah, they feel the tremors.
They feel the foundation shaking, and they're like,
yeah, they feel the tremors.
He's here. Oh no, I'll bring one in for you.
Is what it is.
I'll bring one in for you if you want.
No, I'm good.
You won't eat it though.
No, I
You're actually. People will be surprised with this, and I think it's funny as like a strongman, and you're known for we're known for eating.
Yeah.
What do you? People, you ask someone who doesn't know anything about strongman, you go, what do you think a strongman does? They pick up rocks and they eat. That's probably the 2 things that would come up.
Yeah.
Oh, they pick up like stones, I think, or something. You're a super picky eater.
I am an incredibly picky eater, yes.
Like, very.
Yes.
What's your diet look like right now?
My diet is actually quite healthy, thank you very much.
I'm not saying it's not.
I have a structured diet that I follow from Nathan Payton. Been with him for...
Super stud.
Oh my god, he's absolutely amazing. They call him the Snack Wizard, which is a name that he has definitely earned. I have lost count of the amount of times I have performed very well at a show because Nathan was backstage and he would take my blood sugar, excuse me. He would test my blood sugar and he would hand me a Rice Krispie, or he would hand me like a tasty cake, or he would hand me a packet of Nerds, and he'd be like, in 7 minutes, eat that before you go out there. And I would be full. I wouldn't be interested. I didn't want to eat it, but I would eat it. And then I'd go out and I'd perform very well in the event. He is a mad scientist.
Super smart.
God, he's smart and he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
He actually has a diet protocol for me that I'm following right now for recovery.
Is it helping anything?
I definitely think it is, yeah. I definitely think it is. It's not as dirty as it used to be.
Yeah. It's a testament to like what that stuff does for like recovery. It's like craziness. But I remember seeing him run around the strongest man on earth with the fucking honey buns.
Yep.
Yeah.
He took a picture of one of his suitcases when he got to his hotel at Strongest Man on Earth in Colorado. He took a picture of it and posted it on his story. And it was a suitcase, I shit you not. It was just floor to ceiling, wall to wall, completely full of honey buns, tasty cakes, snacks.
That's awesome.
Just pastry snacks like that.
It's helpful. It works.
Yeah, hell yeah, it does work.
That's what he gave you guys. What would be your comp snack that you would want to eat, like preferred, I guess? Like I'm a Rice Krispie guy. When I'm competing, I need 40 Rice Krispies.
Oh, Nerds.
Nerds.
I like Nerds because the sugar rush helps me. Like Nerds.
Like classic or like the new?
I like the gummies.
Yeah, the new gummies are.
So the gummy Nerds is definitely something that I will eat, and that's something that I'll eat probably like 1 minute before I walk onto the platform.
Really?
Yeah, just to really spike the fucking sugar.
Yeah.
And then in between, I do. I want to say it's Hostess, but I could be wrong. It could be Little Debbie or anything like that. It is a chocolate chip cookie brownie combo pastry, and it is the best thing ever. I love that so much.
I'm sweating.
It's because you're fat.
I'm salivating.
Yeah.
I'm moist right now thinking about something.
That is obscene, and I'm going to request that you don't say that again.
Just riddled with precipitation right now.
Oh my
It's
God.
disgusting. Yeah, hell yeah. Okay. The new Nerds are good. I like them.
I like them.
We're also known just I guess for like comp things that while we're on the topic, we're kind of known, at least I know in your world, and I get a lot of shit for it on the internet too, is the amount of smelling salts that we rip.
Yes.
I would say I'm gonna die. I might die on this hill. I think that we are the most aggressive salt rippers.
Yeah.
In the game right now.
Yeah.
We don't. I mean, you see, I'll take 8 or 9 reps before and it's. I mean, I could feel the hole burning through my nose.
Right.
So I wanted to ask yesterday, but we didn't get to it. Have you ever, like, post lift, like post big lift? Because if you have never watched Evan compete, you're super animated after you hit something big.
Oh, 100%. I am ready to kill what is in front of me. So stay out of my way.
I should be in the sport more. Maybe that's a whole separate topic. But like I know you've gotten shit for the amount of animation.
Yeah, people like it. I consider myself a very divisive figure in strongman. Sure. You either love watching me or you hate watching me.
Yeah, the traditionalists probably see you and they're like,
the traditionalists hate me. They're like, oh, all of this hooting and hollering is unnecessary. You know what I get a lot? I get a lot of take that animated shit, character, fake crap back to WWE. I get that so much. Dude. I get that so much. This isn't WWE, this is strongman. Keep in mind that these are the people that probably live in their basements and have never touched a weight in their life.
Some fucking pencil necks.
Yeah. It's either pencil, you know who it is? It's either pencil necks, it's either some fat dudes that have never touched a weight in their life or any kind of exercise equipment, or they're just amateur failed strongman.
Yeah.
Or keep in mind that you candy asses pay money to watch the live streams of competitions that I compete in. So you're putting money in my pocket just so you can talk shit on me, eat shit and die. But nice. Yeah, I'm perfectly happy with this. Keep being the loser that you are because you fund my lifestyle.
I can't wait to see the comments on this.
I'm calling you out. What are you going to do about it? And if you buy the live streams and all of that and watch the competitions live and all of that good stuff because you're a fan of mine, I love you and I owe everything I have to you.
Science-based lifters, though.
Science-based lifters, get the fuck out of my face.
We're going to have some serious comments on that.
Get out of my face.
Have you ever thought about activating your rotator?
You ever thought about activating the get the fuck out of my face?
Have you ever thought about taking the wiener out of your ass? They're unbelievable. But have you ever had a moment when you're so animated after a huge lift that you like almost pass out?
I've passed out so much.
Post like big lift?
Yeah.
Like from screaming and shit?
No, not from the screaming.
I've always wondered that.
Not the animated shit.
Because you guys move crazy weight.
Yeah. It's the weight that makes me pass out.
And then you drop and you're just like going crazy. I would fucking faint. When I'm done a heavy AMRAP or something, I'm like, oh, shut up for 10 minutes. I can't fucking breathe. Yeah, I'm like suffering.
I have never had an issue with any kind of emoting or just emoting. The one that I recently started doing, I kind of debuted it at the Arnold this year, and I've just been it's been kind of reoccurring ever since. Is I pull a shotgun off of my back like I'm in Gears of War, and then I cock it, boom, and then I shoot the implement that I just lifted.
When you shotgunned that log,
I was so happy about that.
I was in the crowd just going bonkers when I saw it. I'm always like, what? And I'm like, he shot the log, dude.
He shot the log.
And I don't know Brian, and I don't know them, but I can only imagine that they were kind of like, because Brian's quite the traditionalist.
Oh yeah.
So I can only imagine.
I genuinely, I never asked him. I genuinely have no idea if he likes that part of me or not.
Hey, if he ever wants to jump on here, I'll ask him.
He comes to Nashville once a year. I can always ask
him. I'll be like, what do you think of his fucking bullshit?
What do you think of his bullshit? You know what the funny thing is he would absolutely answer it if it was worded like that.
Oh,
100%.
Yeah, that's how I would ask him. I want to get guests on here so bad just so I can ask them like the most heinous questions like all the time. And just putting them on the spot with shit that they've never been asked before. Like getting someone like Joe Ken. I thought about this story too. You know Joe Ken. I've met Joe Ken and I've listened to a few of his seminars in person. Mm-hmm. First time I met Joe Ken, if you don't know Joe Ken, he's strength and conditioning coach, one of my idols. I love his philosophy. He's great. But it was at my first strongman event in Nashville, and you were in Canada at the time. And I saw Joe walking around the expo. I coincidentally cross paths with him.
Uh-huh.
I definitely saw him and was like, I'm just going to loop around here and then be like, oh.
Oh, so you stalked him.
100% I stalked him.
Got him. Okay.
He was getting an acai bowl. I'll never forget it. He had an acai bowl in his hand. House is big. He's a big dude. He's like 6'3". He's my height, 6'4". He's a big guy. And I was like, okay, I get why they call you House. had his acai bowl. I said, "Oh, Joe Ken," and he was like, "Ugh," and shook my hand. And I asked him a few questions. I was having problems with my lower back, and he was like, "You got to do dead bugs. This is when I hurt my back. You got to do these things. You got to work on your rotary." Just started to give me the spiel. I'm in awe listening to this dude talk the entire time. He has acai bowl in his mouth, and he's spraying it all over my face, and I'm just sitting there,
taking it
to the face, and I'm in awe. I'm like, this is the most amazing thing ever. Anyways, I would love to get him on here to talk to him, and actually bring that up. That'd be the first thing I brought up. Be like, what did you think about spitting your acai bowl in the face? Because it tasted delicious. So, 2 takeaways from Joe Ken. Do your dead bugs. He likes acai bowls, and they do taste good every time. Sprayed. I'm talking sprayed. I don't mean to expose a guy like that, but
you did.
I met him then I went to the Strongest Man on Earth thing. Another bone to pick with Joe Ken. I sat in his seminar. There was 8 people in his seminar. I sat front row.
Okay.
Giddy watching him. Everyone else was asking questions. I finally grew the balls asking a question. Raised my hand, asked a question. He goes, "That dude's already asked a question. Go to someone else." And I was like, okay. And I just put my hand down, and they went around me. Even the guy with the mic was like, I don't think he has, but...
Oh, now you need to fight him.
So I don't know if he recognized me. And it was like, I spit acai bowl in that guy's face for a reason. I'm not answering any fucking questions that come out of that guy's mouth. But... I don't know. I got a bone to pick with Joe Kent, so we're gonna get him in here with it.
You should fight him.
We
We should lure him in with the promises of podcasting, and then as soon as the door closes,
I'll just fist fight him.
Just fight him. Yeah, start swinging on him.
No, I like House. I still love him. I would love to actually beat him. I don't know if he recognized that I was in the crew with you, because at the time he was coaching with Adam with Obringer, I think. Or no, was it? No, it was Evans.
Yeah,
Thomas.
Yeah,
Thomas Evans. So. I went up to him at the Tennessee show. I was like, "Oh, I'm working with Dirks too. Like, are you here for Dirks? Or what's going on?" And he was like, "Oh, I'm just hanging out," and at the time, just spraying acai all over me. And I was like, "Okay, cool." So I don't know if he remembered me from that and was just like, "Nah, fuck this kid" or what, but he definitely shit all over me. One of my idols. Have you ever had that happen to you?
Have I ever been shit on by one of my idols? No, not really.
Damn. So it sucks, man.
Not really.
It's hard. Hurts my feelings.
Yeah, I met some pro wrestlers in WWE that I thought would be nice and turned out to be dickheads.
Really?
But,
do you want to name drop them?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
That's for a later episode.
Okay, yeah. Fair.
If you want those names, you have to stay tuned.
Mm.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Well, speaking of wrestling...
Oh, boy.
We're going to do a reoccurring segment. I think it's a good segue into it. We have our bottom line segment, and you came prepared. You told me before this, you're like, I know exactly what I'm going to say.
I just have a problem with a lot of shit.
Okay.
So coming up with bottom line segments on my end is just easy. Yeah. I just sit and stew about stuff like this all day.
Well, let's hear it. What do you got?
All right. So you ever notice that a very decent amount of proportion of musicians and singers are British?
Okay.
Okay. When was the last time you heard a song performed by a British person that had a British accent? Like, in the song, as they're singing, have a British accent.
I can tell.
Never.
Yeah, I can tell.
Right?
Yeah.
Here's my bottom line for tonight. British people are faking their accents.
Okay. Okay.
British people are faking their accents for attention because they know that they can travel around the world with their British accent and they can pull women and they can pull the blissfully ignorant to the culture of the area that they're in, and they're doing it for attention. I am convinced otherwise. You cannot name a single musician that sings or performs with a British accent because nobody thinks that the British accent is appealing when they really are truly honest with themselves. You sound like a bunch of mud people, and it might have something. It might have something to do. It might have something to do with the beans that you put on the toast. I don't know. I don't understand why you guys do it. It does not taste good. You guys are wrong. And I just want you to know that you guys are primitive savages. Get air conditioning. Join the rest of us in the 21st century. Stop doing the stupid accent because nobody thinks that it's legitimate. Nobody likes it. People are starting to not like you. So, British people are faking their accents, and they need to grow the fuck up, join the rest of the world in the 21st century, get air conditioning, stop putting beans on toast, and that's the bottom line because the T-Rex said so.
Wow. That one's been built up too.
Yeah, I've been, that's just been bubbling under the surface for years.
Shit. Wow. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
You have a big problem with the AC over there.
I really do. You want to know where that comes from? My first time ever coming over to England to compete in the Royal Albert Hall, the Strongman Classic in London.
Which is like July, right?
Yeah, which is July. Yeah. I went over a month previous, so it was June, middle of fucking summer. The first year that I ended up going over there, I shit you not, was record highs in temperature for decades. So it was the hottest day in England to be there. When I say that I'm laying on top of the bed in the room that I'm staying at, the window's open for any kind of a breeze, two tableside fans about yay big, about soccer ball size, blowing directly on me. I'm on top of the blankets. I'm completely naked. I'm not moving, drenched in sweat, just frying like an egg on a pan. I'm just sitting there, and there's no escape from it because there's nowhere in England you can go that has air conditioning. They are primitives. They are cave people.
What'd you say, mud people?
They are mud people. Stop living in your mud huts and your castles and your bullshit buildings that were built 400 years ago with zero updates. It gets hot consistently enough for you to get air conditioning. Join the rest of us in the modern era. Jesus, it's not that big of a deal.
Might as well bottom line it. That was like a second bottom line.
And that's the bottom line because the T-Rex said so.
That's crazy. If this podcast makes it to 5 episodes, you and I will both be shocked.
That is very true.
We're going to record everything now, and then we'll just blast it, and then we'll get canceled.
Yep.
But fuck it. That's what we're here. We're here to bring cutting edge comedy to the people.
Comedy.
Yeah. Real recognizes real.
Real recognizes real. Absolutely.
Sucker free.
What's yours?
You know, it's funny that you talked about the British culture because mine actually...
Okay. Great minds think alike.
My heritage is Italian and Russian. So it's one side of my family, incredible cuisine. Other side, peasant food.
Peasant food?
Yeah, meat, potato.
Still eating like the Germans are flying overhead.
Pretty much, yeah. That's horrible. So the Italians, we should cater everything. But I have a problem with, I see it all the time on these Instagram reel videos of these fucking guys... Then the spud trucks is what they call them.
The spud trucks.
The spud trucks. And these are essentially food trucks, but they specialize in potatoes. Like baked
Hence potatoes. The name Spud.
Spud truck. For those who don't know, spud potatoes, same thing. I'm fine with potatoes and the baked potato. What fucking grinds my gears is when I watch these fucking videos of them making this baked potato. They cut it open. Let's go through what they do. Cheese on the potato. Cool with that. No problems there.
I know where this is going.
They put the garlic butter on there. I'm here for it. That looks great. That's some American shit right there. They put beans on it. Not my thing. But
see, right there, I'm out.
But it kind of still goes with, like, it's a baked potato. You put in some, like, it's in me, it's close enough to chili where I can kind of let it be there. I'm okay with it.
All right.
What fucking drives me insane is when they have this molten hot baked potato with beans and cheese and butter, and they take a fat scoop of ice cold mayonnaise tuna and plop it straight on top of that shit. British people, you are not known for the best cuisine in the world. Let's not feed the haters in the British cuisine by putting tuna on top of a fucking molten hot pile of beans and potato. That's disgusting. That certainly gives you diarrhea. I will never be a part of it, and that's the bottom line, because the Buffalo said so.
I can 100% get behind that. I mean, that's
disgusting.
That sounds like an absolutely... That sounds like a sin.
That sounds like diarrhea. Like, it's just... And I said the other day, I'm a fucking Hellman's mayonnaise guy. I'll die on that hill, but that's a different topic. But
I'm definitely going to die.
I love tuna fish with mayonnaise. I like baked beans separate. I like baked potatoes separate. But combining them all together with a dude who already has gastrointestinal explosivity every single day, multiple times a day.
Not sure we needed that level of intimacy with our conversations.
Hot, visceral, liquid diarrhea every day. I think that would kill me if I ate that. I think I'd just die. I think my insides would go, it's been a good one. Thank you for the ride. we're out of here. And I would die immediately if I did that. Yeah, just dead. So
fair enough.
There you go. Fuck that shit. So I guess we're anti-British today.
Hey,
for the record, 1-0.
Yeah. Hey, we're the ones that are undefeated in world wars. Just saying.
1-0. We are undefeated. Amazing. We had a bunch of Q&A stuff still. We wanted to go through a few of that, but I think we'll kind of wind down, go through a couple more things, and I think we'll be out of here. Do you have any of the ones from the other day that you can pull up?
I might have a couple more.
Yeah, let's see what we got. I think it's a shameless time to plug. By the time these come out, Discords will be open. Join the Discord. Follow Evan _T-Rex _Strongman.
Yep.
Right? On Instagram, follow Coach Buffalo Strength on Instagram. All the follows count. All the feedbacks help. We want to do this for a while. We don't want to do this for a short time. We want to make this a thing that happens all the time. And we're going to get better at it. More and more we do it. So we're not putting these out there knowing this is our best. We're putting it out there knowing this is where we're at and where we can grow.
And this is where we're getting started.
Right, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, we're just getting started. We're at the tippity top of the mountain, and we're only halfway up. Shout out. People who know that guy. But let's go, Doc.
Do you have any on yours? My Instagram is kind of being really
I got it.
And it's not loading anything from...
There was a few. I had a few on there. Let's see. Most were about training, I think, when I asked not that. Okay, here we go. I want opinions on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Okay.
That's kind of an interesting one. Do you have any opinions on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
I'm a 90s kid. I grew up on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah.
Can't go wrong.
I always thought that Shredder looked cool. Yeah. So I always cheered for Shredder. Yeah. He always lost, but I always cheered for him because he was like, oh, that dude's covered in fucking blades and he looks like a samurai. He's cool as shit looking.
TMNT, old TMNT.
Yeah.
Fan of. I have not watched the live action ones, like the recent ones that have come out.
Oh, the recent ones.
Have you seen those?
I have not. I did not hear good things about them.
I just don't want it to ruin my perspective of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to watch it and fucking hate it, and then I'll resent the old stuff. So I'm like, I'm happy with where it was.
It's very possible.
I'm happy with how it affected my childhood. Donatello, incredible. Michelangelo, sick. Raphael. I was probably Raphael guy the most because he was just an asshole, and he just wanted to, like, fuck shit up. That's all I wanted to do. What are those things called? Those blades that you get? Like the triple...
Oh, hell, I have no idea.
I have no idea either. But those are sick.
Something...
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We're fans. We like it.
Absolutely.
The old stuff, at least. I don't know. Let's see. Someone has some real shit. Someone suggested we do a Surströmming tasting.
A what?
Surströmming. It's like...
What in the hell is that?
It's like Russian, like, canned... fish.
Zero chance that's happening.
It's
no,
disgusting.
Thank you.
Nope. Someone asked about nutrition. We already did that, kind of already. Some real life shit, like walking through grief. We kind of. I said this on the couch earlier. I was like, I don't really know what this means. I'm assuming it's like, how do we cope with shitty times? Is what I'm guessing. That's how, I don't. We can go into that. I mean, for me, I'm very much a one day at a time guy. I take things as they are. I allow myself the time to be upset with things, and then I begin moving on, and I try to build positive things off that. I've been in those modes where you let things drag everything down in your life, and the worst thing you can do is let an avalanche happen. It's okay if you're like, it's a metaphor shit. It's okay if you're walking up a mountain and you slip down 20 feet. It sucks because you know that 20 feet was really, really hard, but like, you're going to walk by it. You just got to go again. Personally, I've had some, like, real... We didn't really go into the first episode. I mean, I've had some real dark times in my life.
Yeah, fucking same.
Yeah, and...
Fucking same.
There's been I think, not being satisfied with where you're at is huge, and always looking for something more. Don't be satisfied. In my opinion, as soon as I'm compliant in my life, or I'm complacent, I might as well jump off a bridge.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just, what else am I living for? You always have to be going for something. I think leaning on the right people... is massive.
100%.
Massive.
Realizing that you're not alone.
That's huge. Yeah. Like, I've done it both ways where I've leaned on the wrong people.
Oh, same.
And it's elusive because it feels right for a little bit at the time. When you first started, like, this feels good, I'm getting help. And then you realize there's some dark matter behind it. And they're only helping you for some gain for themselves or to get you to do something else. And that's fucked up. Yep. And to be honest... unfortunately, the only way to recognize when that shit's happening is going through it.
Yep.
You know, like,
unfortunately, you don't recognize a pattern until you've already seen it a couple of times.
Now I see it like crazy, which is like, which is kind of jarring, honestly, because you think it's like, oh, that's just a one in a lifetime person.
Yeah, and then you find out that it happens again and again and again.
A lot, yeah. Yeah, I mean, hobbies, I always stay busy. My people that I coach like make fun of me that I'm always like finding something different to do. Mm-hmm. Like I'll race karts in real life and like paint figurines and play tabletop games or I'll game or whatever it is. Constantly trying to find something new to do. But I don't stem away for what my passion is, and my passion is coaching. So I would keep that in my back pocket, but I'm always trying to do other things as well that helps me. But stay away from the bad shit. There's no correct way, in my opinion, to cope with something. I think everyone does it their own way, but there's definitely a wrong way.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? There's definitely a this, do not do that. And again, one of those things where you kind of got to live through that to know and realize it for yourself. Like, this is the wrong way to do it. And we've all been there, but that's kind of my take on it. Yeah, I don't know.
I kind of agree with you on a lot of shit. A lot of that shit. You have to have a good team. You have to be able to have somebody to confide in that you can actually trust. And you have to be, unfortunately, you do have to go through it in order to recognize it, but you do have to be able to recognize when somebody is taking advantage of you or somebody that's just taking away from you and taking away from your focus, taking away from your happiness, taking away from, they're just taking pieces of you. You have to be, I know because I've been there from experience, you have to be able to cut ties with somebody who's draining you before they drain you dry. Yeah. You really do. It's not easy to end those relationships, especially if those relationships have been prolonged for a long period of time. The longer you're in a relationship or have a relationship with somebody, the harder it is to cut them out of your life if they're toxic and they're not good for you. But you have to be strong and you have to be able to cut those ties. It's the only way that you'll survive, progress, and get better.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. There's a lot of leeches out there.
100%. There's more leeches out. This might be a cynical way to look at the world, but I think that there's more leeches out there than there is good people.
Yeah, there is. So when you do find your good people, don't push them away.
Yeah, absolutely. Hold on to them.
Especially if you come from, I can speak for myself, and I'm sure you can relate to this, where I push a lot of good people away because I just was scarred from the bad side of things, where I started pushing everyone else away. I was like, well, everyone's like this. There is a lot of them out there, but you gotta, recognize is real. You gotta know.
Yep.
Yeah, you gotta know and trust it a little bit. But there's your metaphoric buffalo and T-Rex for you there. Someone asked me any specific advice for lifters over 65?
Over 65?
Yeah. Do you have any advice?
Make sure that your form is impeccable.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's definitely that would be my go-to, because at that age, if you don't have a lot of experience with strength training and your form is not on point, being at that higher of an age, you are way more susceptible to injury.
100%. Yeah.
And your recovery coming back from said injury, hypothetically, will not be fast at all. Yeah. You are going to take a lot longer to recover than somebody half your age.
I couldn't agree more. Yeah. Recovery is almost like non-existent at that point. In my opinion, or I mean, in my experience with people, I have a few clients that are over 65 that I train. We do our best to replicate things that happen to older people, and typically older people, they have falls. So like we work a lot of balance things. So I work a ton of balance stuff.
Yep.
Working single leg stuff, holding something for a long time, like isometric training for old people is incredible. Being able to hang on to something for a long time is great.
Yep.
Simply, like, what do we see? I'm sure you've seen grandparents or anything like old people, and they're like, you see them struggling to like, get off a couch, train like a slightly deficit like box squat, and like sit down really far on a box, and I mean, you're just emulating getting off a couch.
Yep.
Right, and I think it's also real, and it's hard because when we're gonna get there at some point in our life, where you're on that chapter of life, and I've had these real talks with my clients. We're like, hey, the goal now isn't to be this, meathead beefcake. The goal now is to be around for your grandkids when you're getting older, and to be as mobile as you can for as long as you can. So we need to train and think like that. So I think as much physical is important with the training side of things. I think mental, as soon as you can grasp that you're in that chapter of life, which is amazing. It's great. You've lived a lot of life. The easier it is going to be for you to get in the weight room and train those things. Yes. When you're thinking about like, okay, I need to be there for, if my grandkids running around, I need to be able to get off the couch and just do something like that. Something we don't think about, or like, want to think about. We certainly don't, because all the shit that we do, but we're just not in that chapter yet. When I'm 60, I'm going to be thinking, okay, how am I going to get... Because I'm planning that my body's going to be fucking broken by the time I'm 60.
Yep.
Which is
same
what we signed up for, and we're okay with that.
That's why we do the dumb shit.
Yeah. So,
picking up cars and logs and stones and shit.
Yeah. I would do a ton of band work, too, if I was...
Some bands every once in a while.
Just ripping bands all the time. Like, it's low impact. It's not going to hurt you. It's good. Yeah. I think...
I don't really have any good ones.
You're learning. He's in the... We can talk about it. How do you think the second session went? I thought you were... For the record, we had the first session Tuesday, and in a way, I felt like I needed to kind of show you like, this is how I kind of do things.
Yes.
So I kind of took the lead on most of it.
Yep.
Today, you kind of grabbed the bull by the horns today.
Yeah.
And you were much more comfortable.
Yeah.
And you were talking with him, and I thought it went great. I was loving it. I was standing back like a coach, just like watching the assistants basically back in the day, and I was like, this is amazing. Like, this is...
Well, I thought that there was going to be a point where it was going to be like, because I just remember at the beginning of the session, I was just so tired. I literally could have just sat down and fallen asleep wherever I was. So I was really grinding at the beginning of it. I mean, you saw me go grab my pre-workout that I made for my
training workout. Yeah, and
my training after we trained our client, and I was downing pre-workout just to help me stay awake.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that it went well, and I'm glad that I was able to just do a little bit more and be a little bit more productive and present for the client.
That is a confidence thing. Just like volume of it, you know?
Yeah. Well, I would say that it's definitely a confidence thing just because you come off as more educated in the subject. Mm-hmm. I'm very much a mindset and experience-based coach.
Sure.
I'm not super scientifically like in depth with a lot of shit that I do. I just simply put, I know what works, I know what doesn't work, and I can watch you lift and I know why you're not doing as well as you want to be because I'm watching what's going on in real time. Yeah. I'm able to do that very, 100%. Very easily. I'm just not, I wouldn't call myself book smart.
I think the more you do it, and we saw it today, it's not like you know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You very much do know what you're talking about. It's how to articulate it in a way of not being like just where this is the sets today. It's like, this is it, and this is like, what's the outcome that we're trying to get from it? That came out today, where you were like, hey, we're doing it this way because this is what we're trying to generate. And then you could see in Jordan, he's just like, oh, okay. And it was starting to click for him too. And I'm just like, I'm sitting there like, evil mastermind. Like, this is amazing. This is what we're working for. Also plug that in. I mean, so doing the coaching thing.
Yep.
Like official.
It's definitely official.
We're doing the thing.
We're doing the thing.
I'm enjoying the fuck out of it.
So am I. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun when we get a bigger group, too.
Yeah.
So if you're interested and you're in the Nashville area, you want to train with the strongest man on earth and somebody who's very well-versed in all things strength-related, definitely hit us up. We have some spots open, and I'm going to let you know right now, once the spots close, they are closed. We will not exceed capacity. So there's a few spots left open. Make sure to reach out and get yours before they're gone.
Yeah. They're going to go quick because we haven't really
advertised it.
Launched it. Yeah, we've just been kind of doing it behind the scenes, and we're more of like just, okay, how do we operate together? And it's just like, what are we going to do? How are we going to run it? And I think today it finally was like, okay, we got it. Now we know what we're doing. Now we're going to run it. It's a good balance between us. The guy's getting what he needs out of it. I think it's going to be fucking awesome. I'm super excited. This is going to come out post of the
announcement.
Yeah. But also for what this weekend is happening, you have a strongman event that's like
the Deck the Halls competition that I have coming up in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. It's going to be a multiple event for a one-day show. It's going to have myself being the head judge, and I'm going to be doing a little bit of emceeing as well. It's going to be at the Carbon in Murfreesboro, Carbon Gym in Murfreesboro. It's going to be outside in the parking lot, so that's going to go back to my roots a little bit and check out like the amateur style show. It's really cool because we have an award given for the T-Rex award, which is essentially just on a stand and a plaque, I want to say it's a 1x8 T-Rex sized skull.
It's awesome.
It's awesome. The thing is legitimately like this big, and it's got some weight to it too. So that'll be given to the athlete that just performs what I feel would be worthy of like a T-Rex mindset based award, like just somebody who just refuses to give up, keeps pushing no matter what, goes after everything super aggressive and intense, because that's essentially just what I embody.
Yeah, true. I think it's going to be fucking awesome.
It's going to be a great show. If you're in the Murfreesboro area or anywhere or surrounding the Murfreesboro area, make sure to come out to Carbon Gym in Murfreesboro for the event. It's going to be on Saturday. It's going to start. I'm going to get there at 8:30 in the morning, and we're going to look for a start time around 9:30. We're going to go over some rules, and we're going to get right into it. There's going to be vendors. There's going to be people from all walks of life. There's going to be amazing feats of strength performed here. I'm really excited for this competition. It's going to be amazing, especially for the first one.
I'm looking forward to being there, and like the old dude that didn't get the memo that that's coming to that gym, like walks in, he's like trying to get on his treadmill. He's just like, what the fuck is going on out there? It's just seeing all these fucking meatheads, like, because they don't have any strongman stuff really there. We're bringing it all.
Yeah.
Right? So these guys are going to be, they have no fucking idea what's going to happen. So I'm excited. It's going to be fucking bonkers. Maybe we'll do a travel pod with the winner and interview him.
That would actually be really cool. Maybe absolutely. I think they'd really enjoy that as well.
Maybe we'll put that like day of, like, hey, incentive. Like we're gonna whoever does it will interview him, and then we'll just call him fat and stupid the entire time. And
that's about my style.
Bring back bullying.
Bring back bullying. Absolutely. We definitely need to bring that shit back.
Fucking A. Well, shit. I mean, let's unwind, I guess. Do you have any other topics that you wanted to talk about?
Not really off the top of my head.
Okay.
I think we covered everything that we had planned for this episode.
Yeah, which was minimal. We just kind of did it.
Yeah, we just kind of bullshitted our way through most of it, if we're honest. But I feel like those make the best podcasts, though, when you just kind of relax a little bit. You don't have a set schedule. You just kind of are let off the chain and just do your thing. You have a loose guideline of what you want to talk about, but then you just go into depth about whatever you want.
I feel like this
makes it the most organic.
Yeah, I think I would agree. I think this one, compared to the one we did, the first one, was much more just like, let's just shoot the shit.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
We knew that kind of going into it, where we're going to be like stiff and talk about origin and shit. But I think this one great. Give us your feedback. Only good feedback, of course.
Absolutely. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Just give us your thoughts on the podcast, how we're doing so far, and if you want to see more, leave a comment. Tell us any kind of subjects you want us to hear. Talking is hard.
Yeah, we've only been doing it for 2 hours.
Talk about any subjects that you want us to talk about and give our opinions, thoughts, and feelings on.
I'm curious. Yeah, I'm interested to see the can of worms we keep opening up with this. So, before we get out of here, shout out to Vestal Video, guy who's put this all together. Again, this shit's fucking bonkers in here. It looks amazing. Wild. The quality of everything's insane. We're super grateful for what he's doing. Can't thank him enough, honestly. I know he's busy. It's late on a Thursday night, and he's over here helping us out. Just because he likes us, I think.
I would say so.
Yeah, I hope so. Gym 5, shout out to Gym 5 and Adam. They're helping put everything on when it comes to the physical stuff with the training.
Absolutely.
Can't thank him enough. We're going to get him on here for an interview as well.
Oh, absolutely. He's definitely going to be in here at some point.
He's funny, man.
Yeah.
He's funny.
And he can talk.
He can talk.
We
might not have to talk the entire time.
No, he would take the reins for most of the podcast.
Perfect. Yeah, that's great. Shout out to him. Thanks for letting us train out of there, too. And everyone who's at Gym 5, all the members that put up with our bullshit there. Mm-hmm. We know we take a lot of space. We try to be conscious of it. And you guys were super welcoming and cool. Thank you so much for that. It's amazing. You want to plug your website?
Yeah, definitely. So I have a merch website with a little bit of a background info and bio about me as an athlete and as a person. And my shop where I have all of my no longer extinct merchandise. And I actually have a couple of t-shirt designs in the making right now that will be released very, very soon. It's going to be at trexkingdom.com. You type that into the search bar and you hit enter, and you're going to see my big ugly mug lifting 1,134 pounds as the homepage. So that's how you know you're in the right place. All proceeds of that obviously are helping going towards my recovery. I'm a little limited with what I can do lifting wise and work wise, so money's getting a little tight, so obviously, but yeah, any and all support I greatly appreciate.
Keeps us going. That's for sure.
Keeps us going. Yeah.
The shirts are sick. The jersey you wore the first episode was dope. Like,
yeah. That's really one of the newer products that's going to be coming. My 65 million years T-Rex.
Is that why it's 65?
That's why it's 65.
Okay.
I've had a couple of people have reached out and asked me what's the significance of 65? Does it have a meaning? And that is the official meaning of it. Any number that I have on me will be 65 to represent dinosaurs were 65 million.
Do you scuff at them or fucking you don't even know?
No.
Like you don't even have goggles.
No.
You don't even have night vision goggles.
No.
Loser.
No. I usually save my loser and virgin insults for the people that play Warhammer.
Dude. When we release this, I know the Warhammer people are gonna have my back. I know it.
Oh, come for me, a bunch of Fogel from super bad looking nerds.
No, it's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna bring him to a Warhammer event. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna literally just have a GoPro on me, and I'm just gonna trash people as they walk by me.
Yeah,
just body cam. That'd actually be pretty funny.
It would be actually. Maybe we'll make that happen. Yeah, travel podcast to a Warhammer store.
Oh god,
unbelievable.
It'll just be a live episode of Kill Tony for me. I'll just trash everybody that walks
poor
by.
Kids. Yeah. Poor children.
How old are you? 13? Yeah, have fun being a loser the rest of your life.
Well, you started strong, you fucking loser. Yeah,
started strong out of the gate, you loser.
Damn, poor kids. Anyway, segue. Buffalo Strength is my merch or website. Coach Buffalo Strength is my Instagram. Find all my links there. Give it a follow. Get a sick hat. Drop Set Ranch. I'm putting out multiple things for the holidays, so I just put out a sick Halloween line for the holidays. Currently building the stuff for the festive holidays of December.
I'm partial towards the lift or die. I think those are really cool.
Yeah,
I have a beanie that says that. It's very, very cool.
That was wild. When we were training outside and I was looking at his hat and I was like, that's kind of a sick hat. And then it like clicked. I was like, that's my hat.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's not like you're biased or anything.
No, I mean, I was like, this is nice. Who made that? And then I realized it was me.
Some fat guy.
Yeah, some fat buffalo idiot made it. But hey, he bought it. So who's the rest of
Yeah, that's also true.
So go ahead and follow that. Dual training, DM or email Gym5, DM us on Instagram. We'll respond to it. If you are not in the Nashville area and you want to do it, we are doing the programming that we do. It'll be live per week. You'll get new programs shot into there. For a little more, you can get more time with me to sit down and actually talk about things that maybe you're struggling with in the weight room, and I can help you get through it and coach you through it. It is a vast opportunity. So while it's there, do it. I'm not sure how many online programs I'll do with me communicating with people directly, like having hour-long consultations with people.
Right.
So do it now before I make a cap to it if you'd like to do it. But if you're in person, we have 14 spots left, and it sounds like Jordan's going to bring like 2 or 3 more people in. So
yeah, those spots are going to get filled up fast.
They're going to go quick.
And they're especially, again, we're filming this before we even make the official announcement online and start advertising with posters or anything like that.
Yeah.
So let's be realistic here. These spots are going to fill up fast. Once we start advertising it, they're going to fill up fast.
We haven't even started advertising, and we're like 30% full already. So it's going to go quick. So jump on that. But episode 2 in the books, Primal Perspectives.
Primal Perspectives. Yeah. I dig it. This is fun. Yeah, I want to keep doing this. This is fun.
Cool. I got to figure out what my new relic's going to be. I have no fucking idea.
I already know what my next one's going to be. Bullshit. I've already thought about it. I know what's coming next.
I'm just going to bring my cat and put her on the table. But check out the next one. Follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Discord, all the shit.
Everything. Just follow us on everything. And even if you're only using 1 or 2 platforms, if you follow us on everything, it just really helps us out. Definitely. So, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And until the next one,